What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Eric, and today we're talking physical media. You can see I got a pretty big collection behind me. Bunch of DVDs over here in order, bunch of Blu-rays over here in alphabetical order. When there's a movie I really love, I want to have the physical copy so I can throw it on whenever I want. I don't have to worry about buffering. I don't have to worry about whether I can find the movie, whether it's available and on what platform. I think there's just so many benefits. I couldn't even tell you how many benefits there are. Not to mention, I know I'm going to watch the original version that was released, or whatever version is on that Blu-ray or DVD is going to stay that way, as opposed to streaming where they change things, they cut things, they edit things, and sometimes they remove the movie entirely. But let's be honest though, I'm in the minority. Let's keep it all the way 100. I saw this clip that's been going around for a while where Matt Damon talks about how back in the day they could release a movie in theaters, make what they could in the box office, and then they'd have another big amount of money come in when the movie hits DVD sales.
The DVD was a huge part of our business, of our revenue stream, and technology has just made that obsolete. And so the movies that we used to make, you could afford to not make all of your money when it played in the theater because you knew you had the DVD coming behind the release, and 6 months later you'd get a whole nother chunk. It would be like reopening the movie almost. And when that went away, that changed the type of movies that we could make.
And then some DVD, Blu-ray, physical media enthusiasts pushed back on that, saying, no, it ain't dead at all. But Matt Damon's right. They may make a few pennies nowadays, but it ain't like before. And yeah, Blu-ray, DVD, physical media is not dead, but it ain't mainstream anymore. Let's just be honest. Best Buy doesn't even carry them anymore. Best Buy was the place to go with the Best Buy exclusives, with the steelbooks and all that, and plus all your other regular regular releases, Blu-rays, DVDs, all that stuff. They don't carry them anymore. Target doesn't carry them anymore. Walmart carries them, but it's getting less and less and less. Their selection sucks. Last time I was at Walmart, every time I go to Walmart, I like to kind of go by there and see what they got. It's getting less and less and less. And there's quite a few TV shows, there's a few classic movies, and then a few new releases. And yeah, there's some cool websites. Barnes & Nobles may have some. Local library, you can rent some still, which is really cool because it's free to rent them from there and watch a movie, and that's an option. But I can tell you this, everyone I know in my family growing up, everyone I know, my parents, my sisters, my brothers, my friends, everyone I know used to have a huge collection. Maybe not like this, but they used to buy Blu-rays, DVDs, used to be VHSs back in the 80s, early 90s, right? And even mid-90s, VHS, then DVDs, then Blu-rays. Yeah, everyone I know used to buy them because that's how you would get your collection. In the 2000s, 2005, 2006, everyone was buying them. That's how those movies would make money on the back end there on the DVD release, because they'd have big sales. It was mainstream. Everyone was buying them. None of those people I just mentioned buy Blu-rays, DVD. They just don't. They don't even have them in their collection. They donate them to the Goodwill. They give them to me. I got tons here that have just given to me from friends and family. You know, hey, you going to do something with this? They think it's trash. They think it's literal trash, something to donate, something to just throw in the garbage, something to, whatever. It's kind of like VHS tapes are now. VHS tapes, pretty much, especially the mass-produced VHS tapes, they're just trash. People will throw them out in their bins, and they're completely useless, right? DVDs, Blu-rays are not that far behind, in my opinion. And to make matters worse, when I look at myself, I can tell you, yes, I still collect, yes, I still buy these, but do I buy them full price? When I go to Walmart, am I likely to buy one for $29.99? Am I likely to pre-order something on Amazon, some steelbook for $50 for a movie? I'm not. So even I don't help the industry that much because I'm buying used. I'm buying on eBay. I'm buying in thrift stores for the most part. The last time I bought a brand new Blu-ray at retail price, and I don't know when this movie came out, but it's John Wick Chapter 4. And that's the last one. And I know that because I remember debating on whether I should go for it, but I was like, yeah, I'm going to go for it. I got it at Walmart. John Wick Chapter 4, the Blu-ray. And if a super awesome movie does come out again, I watch it in theaters, I'm like, hell yes, that was a freaking masterpiece. That was amazing. I gotta have it. Man, I will be willing to spend 20, but it's very rare that I'm going to spend that type of money when I can go to the thrift store and get them for $2 each. And by the way, I don't so much mind DVDs. I got the Blu-ray for Avatar, maybe certain movies where the visual effects are so important that you really want to get the highest quality. But for most movies, I'm fine with a DVD. I'm fine with 1080p or whatever. Honestly, I am. So I'm not someone who normally upgrades. I watch these videos on YouTube where, and shout out to them. I'm totally jealous, but they'll buy a Blu-ray to upgrade the DVD. Then later they'll buy the 4K. And then they'll buy even a nicer package. I had to get the new Steelbook here for $48 or something, or $50. I'm like, dang. And then just, constantly buying new releases, 4Ks, Blu-ray 4Ks. And it's like, I don't have that type of money. I don't have that type of expendable cash. Even now when I go to Walmart and I'll see a movie, I'll be like, wow, I like that one, but it's $29.99. I'll jump on eBay right there. $12.99. So I don't even help out the industry or the movie studios that much because I typically don't buy brand new from the retailer. I usually buy pre-owned. Physical media, it is dying. And people who say it'll never completely die. You sure about that? Do you think in 40, 50 years, Blu-rays, DVDs is going to be a thing? I don't think so. I mean, yeah, there's going to be always hardcore collectors. There's people who collect VHS tapes today. There's still a market, right? There's people who collect 8-tracks today. I got some 8-tracks, okay? There are people who collect and buy 8-tracks. Nostalgia, right? They used to remember like in the 70s, or they like 8-tracks. They like, you can pop it in and play it, whatever the case. There are people who love 8-tracks. It's a little niche community. Niche, okay? That's what Blu-rays, DVDs are going to be. A little community. We're going to have a little Facebook group. Okay, I mean, it's going to be a tiny, it already is a tiny minority. Like I said, I know one person now. I have a friend now who also buys Blu-rays and DVDs, but 99% of the people I know, they don't have one in their house. Not one. And if I gave them a DVD for a gift or something, they'd be like, what am I going to do with this? What is this? Because they don't even have a player. They don't have a DVD player. Unless they have one in their PS5 maybe, but I think PS5s even, a lot of them are digital, right? They don't even have a way to put a disc in. And I believe PS6, I'm guessing, is not going to have that feature. Just like we see phones nowadays, they don't have headphone jacks, right? Computers don't have a DVD. I bought a brand new computer, $2,000 I spent. It doesn't have a DVD. It doesn't have a CD-ROM or whatever. It doesn't have a disc, a place for to put your disc. They don't have them anymore. They're going away. So in my opinion, DVD Blu-rays are going to die. I don't care what, the enthusiasts can say all they want. Say, oh, they got this website, that website. Yeah, for now, there are websites where a limited number of people can go, but it ain't mainstream. It's not producing big money. And Matt Damon is right when what he said is we can't do that anymore. Yeah, you can release it on DVD and make a few bucks. They need tens of millions of bucks to make it worthwhile to make the kind of movies he likes to make, where you can make a certain amount and fall a little short or just barely break even at the box office, and then you make all that money on DVD sales. That's not going to happen anymore. Nowadays, they're going to make, I don't know what they're going to make, 10, 20,000 on DVD sales, something minuscule in comparison to the tens of millions that they need, because the vast majority of people do not buy them, and it's only going to get worse as us old timers get old. Okay, I'm not that old yet, but I'm actually young to still be collecting these. I don't know any other people my age who are still collecting these. 45 years old, most of 45-year-olds, full digital, full streaming, 100% streaming. So anyway, it's a sad deal. I'm going to have these babies as long as I can, and as long as DVD and Blu-ray players work. I still got a VHS. I still got a VCR. I got VHSs down here. One called Open City. This movie's very, very old. I can watch them on VHS. I mean, this is critical condition. I'm sure this one with Richard Pryor, I'm sure it's been released on DVD, but I'll throw in the VHS. It's not a kind of movie I need to have a DVD at the moment. If I find it at the thrift store for $1, I probably would upgrade to DVD. But let me know what y'all think. Do you still collect DVDs, Blu-rays, physical media? I really think it's the way to do it. I honestly do. And it doesn't take up that much room. This is all shelving right up against the wall. It doesn't take up that much room. It takes just as much room as the thickness of a DVD or a Blu-ray. So you lose a teeny bit of square footage. Not that much. It just brings the wall in a little bit. And it's all across the wall. And it's awesome. And it looks cool. But I know every time someone comes to my house, which ain't too often, just to close out, Every time someone comes to my house, they look at it and go, oh, damn, you got a lot of movies. Holy crap. Whether I need a repairman to come in or the cops come over because they need to search the house, which has happened before. I didn't do anything. It was the neighbors, but they needed to search the house. Whatever it is, they always see my movies. Whoa! That tells me that it's very unusual. They don't see this every day, and that's sad. You guys have a fantastic day. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll talk to you in the next one.